Okay, so let's go over these links, or more specifically, the online databases. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the kind of the web page for the online databases available for Stillman. So if you click on the link, you'll have a website that looks a lot like this. So online books, you can find online books for all of these subjects here, and Stillman has access to eBrary. So eBrary is an online database of over 184,000 digital books from hundreds of scholarly publishers. Illustrations are included. So what you would do is just click on this eBrary link, get yourself an account, and you can search the databases here. Next, we have online journals. This may be an easier resource for you all because while eBrary has a bunch of books, this one has a bunch of articles. So, my suggestion is to start with this academic virtual library. The academic virtual library includes magazines, journals, newspapers, articles, and ebooks from subject areas, including all of these subjects here. So let's take a look at academic virtual library really quickly. Let it load. So here is the academic virtual library. You would click over here to college and university, and you would click on the related subject that you're looking for. I'm going to stick with all just for the sake of the course because you guys can write about anything that you want. So let's take a look at this. So when you click on that, you'll get this search function here, and you can search any phrase. I advise all of you to go over to this advanced search function because it'll serve you a lot better in the long run. So this advanced search function lets you search more than one phrase at a time. It'll also let you go full text. If you want something within a certain year, you can certainly do that. And you can also get things that are readily available via PDF. So let's kind of do a search really quickly. So let's say we want to do African American culture and music. So let's say that those are the two things that we want to kind of get a few sources on. To limited, you can go down here. Let's say we want to start with the year 2000 and go all the way to the year 2020. Let's say that we want PDF full text. Make sure you get PDF full text because it may be easier. So this is our search. Let's see what we find out. So you click the search button here, and then you have these articles here. So a good thing about the advanced search function is that it doesn't give you thousands of results, it gives you just a few. So here's a few examples of the resources that showed up. So co-workers in the kingdom of culture, Black Swan records in the political economy of African American music, hip-hop and reconfiguration of blackness in Sao Paulo, the influence of African American political and musical movements in the 20th century. So yeah, you have all of these, and what you would do is click on this PDF full text. It'll open a new tab, and it'll look something like this. So if you guys remember our two steps, first you would do a citation, and then you would do an annotation. And your annotation is 2 paragraphs, a summary, and then a kind of acknowledgement of the value. So read through this, highlight anything you may need, and then write 2 paragraphs about it. Quick spoiler, and don't tell anyone at the university that I told you this, but there is a cheat way or cheat method to this. So this is 31 pages. It's going to take a lot to read 5 articles with 31 pages. So I'm sorry, I accidentally pressed the back button. So with this, I advise you all to kind of read the first page, identify the kind of goal, the thesis of this, identify the thesis, write those. Oh no, I keep pushing the back button. Right where that credibility and that ethos is coming from. Then next, skim through all the pages, and kind of get the value from that. Make sure you get enough just to write 2 paragraphs. And then make sure you read the last page and the conclusion, if I ever get there quickly. Next, you read the last page, and the conclusion, and fill up any holes that you may have. When you're writing your research essay, be sure to go back and read the whole thing. But for the purposes of your annotated bibliography, we're really trying to figure out if this article is valuable to us or not. If it's something that we want to go back and read and something that we want to dedicate our time to. So yeah, your articles will look like this. This is how you reach most of them. And let's go back to your annotated bibliography really quickly. So here are your links. Here are the ways that you can access that virtual library. The virtual library is here. You can get your eBury account here, and just stepping back a little bit, let's talk about just review your assignment for this unit, which is your annotated bibliography. So your annotated bibliography should be 3 to 5 sources about a relevant topic of your interest, and those 3 to 5 sources should be cited in an MLA format, and then it should be annotated with 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph should be about the essay and the article and its summary. Summarize the article, tell me what it's about. And the second paragraph should be summarizing its value, its aesthetic qualities, and its kind of overall message. Okay, so 3 to 5 sources. Please remember that you're going to be writing a research essay in the unit after this. So it would be wise to think about the paper that you'd like to write your research essay on. So that way you can use the sources in your annotated bibliography in your research essay. So let's say you want to write about music. Just know that if you write your annotated bibliography on music, your research essay will also be on music. If you write your annotated bibliography on food and culture, your research essay will be about food and culture. So this is kind of a long-term commitment, so be careful about your annotated bibliography, and be sure to include sources that you know you want in your research essay. So with that, I will conclude Unit 2 and also bid you all a farewell. I like to say that I will include an assignment sheet on your Canvas page, and I'll also include what an example of a annotated bibliography looks like in a Word document. Again, upload that anytime you get the chance. I'll grade on a rolling basis, and I'll see you all in Unit 3. Bye!